The 2024 presidential campaign trail has taken an unexpected turn, with former President Donald Trump making headlines for all the wrong reasons. In what some are calling a critical moment of his campaign, Trump was seen appearing to fall asleep during a speech in Michigan. This shocking incident has fueled ongoing speculation about the former president's physical and mental health, with critics raising serious concerns about whether Trump is fit to continue his campaign or, more alarmingly, to serve as president again. For years, Trump has been a polarizing figure, with his speeches captivating supporters while leaving his critics incredulous. However, the latest string of public appearances has raised alarms beyond the usual political debates. As footage of Trump struggling to stay awake during a Michigan event circulated, many began questioning the true state of his health. Is exhaustion from the campaign trail catching up to him, or is there something deeper at play? This video will examine Trump's recent behavior, the reactions from the media and political figures, and the potential implications for his 2024 presidential run. We'll delve into the moments that have prompted concern, including bizarre speeches, instances of incoherence, and now, this disturbing Michigan event. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers, but we can't do it without you. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe right now. And if you're already subscribed, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. All right, let's dive right into it. 1. Trump's Michigan speech. The moment that sparked the controversy. It all began in Michigan. In front of a sizable crowd, Trump was expected to deliver one of his usual fiery speeches. But as the speech unfolded, something seemed off. Trump, known for his bombastic and often unrelenting delivery, appeared fatigued. His speech slurred at times, and at one critical moment he seemed to drift off. For a few seconds, Trump's eyes closed and his head nodded slightly, giving the appearance that he had fallen asleep. Although it was brief, the incident quickly spread across social media platforms, with many sharing the clip as evidence of Trump's growing unfitness for office. The reactions were swift, with headlines like "Trump caught napping" dominating the news cycle. 2. Media response. Is Trump's health declining? Media outlets from various political spectrums jumped on the story, each analyzing the event through their lens. Forbes, a major publication, released a scathing article titled, "Trump's Unwieldy Speeches Raise Questions About His Mental Acuity," further propelling the narrative that Trump's health may be in decline. The Boston Globe took an even harsher stance, publishing an op-ed titled, "Trump's Decline is Too Dangerous to Ignore," which emphasized that Trump's ability to hold a coherent train of thought is deteriorating. The media coverage marked a turning point in how Trump's speeches are perceived. What were once considered eccentricities are now being scrutinized as potential signs of mental and physical deterioration. 3. Kamala Harris's sharp critique. Exhaustion or cognitive decline. Vice President Kamala Harris was quick to address the Michigan incident. In a press briefing, Harris raised the question that many had been whispering about: is Donald Trump fit for the presidency? Harris suggested that Trump's own team had been concerned about his exhaustion, which had prevented him from conducting interviews and participating in major public events such as a CNN town hall. Being president of the United States is one of the hardest jobs in the world, Harris remarked. If Trump is already exhausted from the campaign trail, how will he handle the pressure of the presidency if reelected? Her comments intensified the already growing public discussion surrounding Trump's health. Harris's criticisms were echoed by other Democratic leaders, with many calling for Trump to release his medical records to assure the public of his fitness for office. 4. Fox News. Defending Trump or concerned. While left-leaning outlets like the New Republic and the Los Angeles Times were critical of Trump, conservative networks, such as Fox News, offered a more cautious response. On Fox and Friends, the hosts discussed Trump's behavior, attempting to downplay the Michigan event by focusing on Trump's extensive campaign schedule. However, cracks in the defense were noticeable, particularly when a Fox News chyron ran with the text, "Kamala baselessly claims Trump is exhausted." Fox News contributors seemed divided, with some questioning whether Trump's grueling campaign pace was taking a toll. Others, however, were more sympathetic to Harris's claims. For Trump, Fox News has traditionally been a safe space, but even here, murmurs of concern about his health were evident. 5. The mysterious incontinence incident, unconfirmed but widely circulated. Adding to the drama, another incident at a Detroit event fueled speculation about Trump's physical decline. During the speech, some attendees and media outlets claimed that Trump appeared to relieve himself on stage, with a suspicious sound emanating from the former president. Although this was never confirmed, the story quickly became the stuff of social media legend, with many speculating whether Trump had experienced an embarrassing moment of incontinence. The so-called incontinence incident became a symbol of the wider concerns about Trump's health. Although his supporters were quick to dismiss it as a fabrication, the clip circulated widely, leaving a lasting impression on the public consciousness. 6. Trump's response, "I'm not exhausted." Never one to back down from controversy, Trump responded to the accusations of exhaustion and declining health in his signature style, by attacking his critics. In a speech, he vehemently denied that he was exhausted, stating, "Not only am I not tired, I'm exhilarated. We're winning in the polls, and the American people know the truth." Trump also took the opportunity to lash out at Kamala Harris, calling her not a smart person and unfit to represent the country. However, Trump's aggressive response did little to quell the growing concerns about his mental and physical state. His denial that he was exhausted seemed to contrast sharply with his increasingly bizarre public appearances, leaving many to wonder whether Trump's refusal to acknowledge his health issues was a sign of deeper problems. 7. The health debate, dementia or fatigue. One of the central questions now being debated is whether Trump's behavior is a sign of more serious cognitive issues, such as dementia, or simply the result of campaign fatigue. Experts in psychology and neurology have weighed in, with some suggesting that Trump's erratic speech patterns, frequent lapses in coherence, and apparent difficulty staying awake could be early signs of dementia or Alzheimer's. Others, however, have suggested that Trump's packed schedule and high-energy campaign events may simply be wearing him down. The debate has even reached the halls of Congress, with some lawmakers calling for mandatory cognitive tests for all presidential candidates, while others argue that such measures would be invasive and unnecessary. 8. The public's reaction, divided as ever. The public response to Trump's Michigan incident and the subsequent media coverage has been as divided as ever. Trump's most loyal supporters have dismissed the concerns as overblown, arguing that the former president is being unfairly targeted by a biased media. Many point to Trump's record of energetic campaign rallies and question how someone with severe cognitive issues could maintain such a schedule. On the other hand, Trump's critics have seized on the Michigan event as further proof that the former president is unfit for office. For them, the incident is just the latest in a series of worrying behaviors that suggest Trump's health is in decline. Social media platforms have been flooded with memes, commentary, and heated debates over whether Trump is fit to continue his presidential campaign. The Michigan speech has become a focal point in the ongoing battle over Trump's future, with both sides using the event to bolster their arguments. 9. What does this mean for 2024? As the 2024 presidential campaign heats up, Trump's health is likely to remain a central issue. The Michigan incident has opened the floodgates for more scrutiny of his public appearances, and each slip-up, no matter how minor, will be analyzed for signs of cognitive decline. If Trump continues to exhibit signs of fatigue or confusion, It could have serious implications for his campaign. Voters may begin to question whether Trump is physically and mentally capable of handling the rigors of the presidency, especially in a second term. Conversely, if Trump can convincingly demonstrate that he is still the energetic and combative figure his supporters know and love, he may be able to brush off the concerns and refocus the campaign on his policies and promises. The Michigan event where Donald Trump appeared to fall asleep has become a watershed moment in the 2024 presidential race. It has reignited concerns about Trump's health, with critics pointing to the incident as evidence of his declining fitness for office. The media coverage has been relentless, with outlets from both sides of the political spectrum weighing in on the former president's mental and physical state. As the campaign continues, Trump's health will remain a focal point, and his ability to address these concerns could determine the trajectory of his campaign. Whether the Michigan incident is a sign of deeper issues or just an isolated moment of fatigue, it has raised serious questions about Trump's future and his ability to lead the country. In the end, the 2024 election may hinge not just on policy debates, but on the question of whether Donald Trump is physically and mentally up to the challenge of serving another term in the White House. As voters prepare to head to the polls, they will have to decide for themselves whether Trump's Michigan nap was a momentary lapse or a warning sign of what's to come.